People, welcome to another edition of the finger-tapping frenzy that we all know and love as WWE SuperCard with me, Big Jim, at BadLadDad HQ. And before you all bombard the comment section down below, where's Ninja Boy? Where's he gone? Has he given up? He's not playing anymore? He is still playing, but it's during the day on Monday. He's at school where he should be. He can't always be in the videos, so you're stuck with me, Big Jim, for now. Of course, the big thing on a Monday is, how do you get on in, Road to Glory? How did you do? I will show you how I did. Didn't get the big man there, but did get, well, a bit of late night chiselling, did get Randy Orton. Now, thanks for those of you who did leave comments on the last video saying you can always drop your deck down and use uncommon cards. If you don't know this trick, people, if you fill out your deck with uncommon cards, but then make sure that your support cards are these all stack cards, like a Vincenzo McMahon card, you're going to win the 1 point matches or 2 point matches if you're using pick doublers, and you can chisel your way through to a card that way. Now, as I was playing, I was actually using the best deck possible, and I was winning my 2 point matches while I was going through Randy Orton, so there was no need for me to drop down and try that uncommon trick. Perhaps if I'd had another day, then I might have gone ahead with Big E, and that might have got more difficult, who knows. But as it was, I was quite happy chiselling through with the cards that I got, which were my own cards, and of course then you're not risking losing a pull from the higher tier, because the last thing you want to do is lose a pull. So, yeah, that's what it was. I managed to get through. I got my Randy Orton card, and I've already powered him up and got him going in a King of the Ring. And I need to check this King of the Ring, see how we're doing. Game 11, doing okay. Let's have a look at the standings. It's quite tight, actually, up the top. Still is. So, Willie, Big Willie, at the top there is unbeaten. And then, there's 3 of us on 2 defeats. A couple on 3. And then 5s down to 6 and blooper. One thing I'm not sure of, actually, is in this new setup in Season 3, is identifying the bots. It always used to be quite easy to spot a bot. How do you spot a bot? It's quite easy to spot the bots in Season 2 and Season 1, but Season 3, I guess I've not really done enough King of the Rings yet to discover if there's the little nuances, the little giveaways, the little telltale signs that you know it's a bot. Oh, there's police sirens. I don't think I've ever recorded a video here in London without there being at least one police siren in the background. If I haven't said that, you probably can't hear it because the microphone's probably just picking up my booming voice. But believe me, they're out there. Right, so yeah, happy news with that. And I'm just doing a little bit of powering up at the moment. There's there's a network error, that's what there is. Waiting on a network. Come on, thank you very much. Thank you very much. There's Randall here, who I'm powering up, who I've only just started, as you can see, and as I mentioned, he's in that King of the Ring. I actually didn't look at my deck, did I? Go back and have a look at the deck in a minute. There's Jameuse, who Ninja Boy discovered for me, who I'm now sort of midway through powering up. Dean Ambrose, who was a King of the Ring pull, I believe. I've forgotten now. It's got to the point now where the hardened cards that are singles, I'm sort of having to leave for a bit to power them up because they're not going to muscle into one of my decks. And of course, Austin Aries is just there because he's the big boy in the gang, leading the troops. And there's my third Liv Morgan, if you remember. I pulled another Liv Morgan. So she's just beginning to power up. I've got a very Livy looking female team. Let's go back to King of the Ring. Just have a look at the squad, and again, little tips. I know I'm teaching my grandmother to suck eggs here. But if you have a look at the network error at the bottom of the screen, you'll know why I can't move on. There we go. Right, manage superstars. When I started this King of the Ring, Randy was on 0. I hadn't powered him up at all, and obviously hadn't played any matches. And the same goes not for Roman Reigns. The same goes for Andrade Almas, and Dean, who you saw earlier. So they were all 0. It's not going to do any great favours, but the partnership between Dean and Randy might just win a few tag team matches, but it did enable me to have strong solo cards all the way through, all the males and the diva there. So hopefully that means that in most matches I will have damn good chance of winning 4 out of the 7, and the female tag team's quite strong. There's a lot of people put the weaker cards in the tag team for the females, so so that should stand me in good stead there as well. So there we have it. I dare say then one of my defeats was to Big Willie, seeing as and there it is, Big Willie. So let's have a quick look. And he wasn't even fully powered, was he? Look at that. He saved me down. Okay, fair enough. And this evening, the exciting news of the team event with Enzo Amore. Assuming it's the Ultimate Card, you will know by the time this this video hits the streets. And from the point of view of BadLadDad, we've got Team BadLadDad. We're at Elite tier, we're Elite Plus. So we'll be going for that Elite card, which is obviously a SmackDown. You can see the blue. And then drop down and do the Hardened card. And that will help those amongst our team who are struggling for some of these bigger cards. It'll just help them boost themselves up a bit. And so you can't have enough. Can't have enough cards, can you? So we'll go back and have a check at that tomorrow. That starts in... what's the time now? So, 6.5 hours. Another 6.5 hours to go yet. I don't know, this video might be out before then. Who knows? Depends what else. I've still got something to write for today. Today I'm at home today. I've got a column to write. It's a football thing for Christmas. It's a thing about Boxing Day football matches. I shall tweet the link around Boxing Day when it comes out. So that's why I'm kicking around at home today. But I'm not writing it. I'm doing this video. So actually I should be doing things the other way around. I should have done the writing first, because that's how I earn my living, and then do the video, because that's just how I talk to you guys. Maybe I need to sort out my priorities in life. I don't know. Right, let's just have a quick couple of matches just to keep us going, and it'll give me a chance to ask you how you're doing and what cards you think you're going to get from your team. Are you in a good team? Are you in a struggling team? Are you fed up with your team? I'm afraid there's no spaces on our team. I have said before, if we could have 1,000 people in our team, I would gladly welcome you all, but sadly that's not the case. So the lineup that I've got, which of course includes Ninja Boys, there's actually only ever 8 spaces in our team, is full, and we're a happy bunch, a happy-go-lucky bunch right now, so I'm afraid we are full. But how are you guys doing? When it comes to these events, PCC is the thing that we tend to not bother with from a team point of view. And PCC as an individual event is obviously the toughest, because it's the one where you've got to grind through non-stop through the full 4 days. We've not seen it yet, have we? There was some sort of suggestion on Twitter from Cat Daddy that they had intended to bring it in, but perhaps the game mechanic wasn't working correctly, or perhaps they're tweaking the game mechanic, they're doing something to it. So it may not have died altogether, because obviously people are surprised it hasn't made an appearance yet. But by the sounds of things, it needs a bit more work. So I can understand that. And nice to see they're actually bothering to check something first, rather than just unleashing it on us, as they appear to do with just about most other things. Look at that. Played, what's that, 1,600 matches in total. Come on then, let's see what cards you bought. Come on, what cards you been buying? With your massive amount of matches played, Crymaz. Oh, what did I do there? Oh, female side, I was just waiting for it. I thought I'd tapped something then out of turn. Right, so there we go there. Power. My Vince McMahon WrestleMania support card's now looking a bit weak when you look at some of these stats, but he's the best I've got at the moment. A male tag team. Well, we seem to be okay with this. Don't seem to have struggled at all. Yeah, support cards. I mean, not that I'm wishing to get lots of support cards now. I've said that, but certainly the next fusion that I do, the next SummerSlam fusion, I wouldn't be upset to see Vincenzo McMahon stick his beak out and say hello. And I would be interested to hear what you guys do when you're not doing an event. I mean, do you prefer to do the Royal Rumble. I quite enjoy Royal Rumble, but as I've explained before, it doesn't actually power up your cards. So for me, if I'm doing something outside of an event, I've still got plenty of cards that need powering up, so I need to be doing something that powers up the cards. I think I've replicated this deck in ranked mode, which, yeah, go on, let's give ranked mode a go, which does throw up some interesting opponents, but I don't tend to do an awful lot outside of wild mode, to be honest. Whether it's because I'm just stuck in the exhibition mode mentality or what, I don't know. I don't know. Come on, are you searching? I've pressed you a few times. Start search. Perhaps I pressed it too many times. It's like when you're waiting for a lift and you're like, well, at least that's what I'm like. Or indeed, once when I've had a couple of beers and I pressed about 28 buttons and the lift just went, I'm not moving. Right, so I can't recommend that at all. Here we go, playing Anthony. Male tag team, speed, well, that's going to be my boy Randy again. Jimmy Oos. Yeah, look at this poor devil. He's just going to get obliterated here, isn't he? Shouldn't feel sorry for him, but I'd be extremely frustrated if I was on the other side of this match. Going, what the... How the hell am I meant to beat that? Opponent viewing last match. Probably thinking, why am I bothering? There we go. Male solo. Oh, that's good. A couple of stats. A couple more stats to power up Dino. There we have it. Another 20 points for whatever this is worth. Well, this doesn't actually count for anything, does it? There will be credits for the people near the top of the tree in terms of this ranked mode. That is something that's been confirmed, but I'm assuming that's not going to be the top 10,000 people. It's going to be more like the top 5 or something. Yet again, something else we'll find out. So yeah, wild mode, ranked mode, Money in the Bank. Barely done any since I last spoke to you. It would be interesting to see if we just call up the rewards, if Mr. White there, or indeed Mr. Swan, comes up as an event card at some stage over the next week or so. I'll give you some encouragement to try and get one of those. It wouldn't surprise me if they do. And well, that's about it really. That's about it for now. So that was it. I just wanted to let you know that I managed to get Randall Keith Orton, part of the BLD group, part of the crew. Actually, let's just go on my cards just so you can see. This is where we stand. Austin, Baron, much prefer that picture. That's a new picture I've got on for Jimmy Use. Liv, there's no choices of picture. Actually, yeah, pictures. Roman, that's a different pick. As is The Miz, as is Big E, as is Cesaro. I love that picture of Randy, so I brought that forward. Was that from the Legendary card? Can't remember now where I got that from. That's from Season 2 though, it's not Season 1. You're never going to get a good picture of Bo, are you? That's never going to happen. That's a different Mark Henry, different Chris Jericho. Basically, customization. We like our customization. So there we have it. That's it for today. Thanks ever so much for watching. You know the drill, people. You know the drill. If you like the video, please bung us a like down below and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Why haven't you subscribed? Indeed, you can hear me saying that every time when I get too excited. And don't forget, also we're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram. It's all at BadLadDad. Ninja Boy will be around. Don't worry. Don't say, oh, is he still ill? Is he not around? Has he given up the game? He's still around. He'll be back. And until he's back and I'm back to see you again, you stay cool.